Hey guys, welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. This episode is going to be me completely selling all these turnips because my girlfriend has a price. Oh, did not mean to take the couch. Because my girlfriend has a price of 490 something bells, which is a dank price if I do say so myself. So, goodbye to all the turnips. We're actually going to leave one though. There's going to be one turnip left so I can collect ants and whatnot, but yes, we're gonna get rid of all these bad boys. You know what? I might just get rid of every furniture item in this house just so I can collect all of them. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna collect all the turnips and get started. So now I'm gonna head to her house or her island and we're gonna sell. We're gonna make that cash. And I think every time you go and sell this much, it'll make like 2 million. Or no, not 2 million. Yeah, 2 million. I think. We'll see. And then at the very end, I'll give her something in return. Alright. Let's go. I don't think it would be too bad of a price. I didn't think we would actually be recording this soon. Because I thought the prices were going to like keep staying down for a while. But I guess we'll see. How can I help you out today? I want to fly, my friend. Roger. So just to get the paperwork all official, where'd you want to go? I want to visit someone. Alright, I want to head local or online? Let's go online. Gotcha, let me just connect you to the old internet to play. Roger. There he goes, clicking with nothing. Look what's on his screen, though. It's actual Windows. It looks like Windows, at least. We know that Nintendo does not prefer Mac. Maybe. I think. I can't really tell. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to see how much money actually comes out with, like, all this. Can't wait to see how much I get from all this. Oof. It's gonna be a lot, that's for sure. Alrighty then, you're all set. And when you need to travel, just remember, what would dodos do? I didn't get to read that all, but I kind of memorized what he says, because he says it all the time. I like how they say goodbye to each other every time. It's like, later fam, I'll be back in like an hour. I wonder if they miss each other. What would dodos do? 490 is not a bad price to get. She added something new that I didn't get to show off last time, so I'll kind of show it off real quick before I go to the store. Let's land first, and then we'll get into that. Right off to the right is like our little trading area. She does a lot of trading on Nookazon. So she has this little waiting seat thing, and they just put the stuff on here. And she blocks off this, so they can't enter in. But that's a good idea for like a little trading off area. Going the wrong way. Let me get all these turnips sold, which I think will yield 2 million bells. And if it does, that's banking. We're banking. Hey, buddy. Alright, oh, and what do we have here? I'm impressed that you traveled all the way out to our fair island. What can I do for you? You're gonna buy all my stuff, okay? What are you offering? I'm offering every single turnip that exists in my life, okay? I accidentally brought too much money with me to start. So let's see. Look at all the fine things you brought me today. Allow me to just a moment to run the numbers. And done. I could buy these from you for a total of 1,964 bells. Perfect. Thank you for business. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to come back and leave. But that's crazy. 491 bells. It's a good price. Alright. So now I'm going to head home real quick. Alright, then I'll collect more, which is going to take a long time. It's going to be a huge teeter-totter moment, which would have been faster if my island had good prices, but it did not, sadly. But I'll be back and forth. Yeah, we got clear skies and temperatures comfortable. I wonder if he ever says the temperature's bad or not comfy or whatever. I never traveled when somebody's raining or something. I don't really remember. I might have. I just don't remember. We'll see next time. Anyway, we're down in the water. I like how you could hear the splash of water coming down even though the camera was just right above the place. I wish there was more places to travel though other than Harv's Island and Friends. Like I wish there was special islands that you could travel to. Kind of like the Mayday maze thing. Ooh, you know what'd be cool? They let you go to your old New Leaf Island. I don't think that's going to be a possibility, but it would have been super cool to see that happen. This game would be a lot bigger than it already is, though, if they did let you do that. Anyway, on to the next room. It's going to be the bathroom, which is all over the floor, which is gross. If they want to buy bathroom floor turnips, good on them. I'd never do it personally, but I was gonna clean up, but really? I'm already... Oh, because the money. That's right. I forgot to put the money away. That should have been the first thing I did, but... I forget that your pockets don't hold 2 million bells. It should. What the heck? I gotta keep track of how much I actually have at the beginning to see how much money I actually end up making from all this. So, let's go into this. And we have 1,404,147. So, we'll keep track of that one. Just to make sure that we know how much we actually made. And I'm gonna have to subtract it by 74,000, I think? Because that's how much I had at the beginning. But, I don't think 70,000 is gonna be an issue on how much money I'll end up having. Either way, so. Now I have half of my inventory open. I can go collect some more. Perfect. I wonder if there's ever a price where you can't fit all the money in your pockets. I wonder. I don't think it's possible, but we'll see. I've seen a screenshot where somebody had 1,000 price, like 1,000 bells per turnip, which was insane. That is insane. If only you could get that kind of price. But, I mean, if the screenshot was not faked, then that's insane how possible that would be. It'd be hard to get, I assume. Like, it'd be a rare occurrence, but nonetheless, that's still crazy for me to think that. You have so many episodes already on Animal Crossing. So far, 71 have been posted since this video. That's a lot. 71 episodes. That's my longest series. Not only has Animal Crossing been my longest series, because my previous longest series was like 4 episodes, but it's also been my more successful one, so that's kind of insane. Oh, looks like I'm already full. On to my next run. Let's see, I have 10 and everything, so let's go. I hope that what Dragon said last episode was true, that you could plant vegetables soon. Which turnips would be considered a vegetable, right? I wonder if it'll let you plant turnips too. There's a lot that I do want. Vegetables for sure that you can grow kind of like fruit. And you'll have your native vegetable or whatever. And also there's possibility for like more flowers that are added on. There could be. I assume that it's hard to make flowers and keep up with how they react to each other. But I think it'd be a good idea. Or even some like, they could add something for like fruit trees or money trees and stuff like that, like manure, so you could grow it faster. You spread it on a spot that you want it to grow faster, and then you plant something there, and it would take I think it takes like 4 days for it to completely plant, I think, but if you could plant it in the manure area, it would take like 2 days, maybe half of that. I don't know. It would be cool to have that though. It'd be another step. And adding farming would be awesome in the first place. But then you're getting too much like Stardew Valley or Minecraft, and then it adds that kind of typical game. This one's supposed to be more like a simulator for life, right? And I suppose that would also be that kind of style, like farming and stuff is kind of something people do at home anyway. Like that'd be their life simulator, so why couldn't they add it to the game? They've added so much, but I feel like that could be an addition they could add. That way we could, instead of more decorations around town, you could also add a place where you actually have something there, like a fruit orchard. Like it's actually useful in terms for you. I don't know, it's just something to think about. Like, this could be used for good. There's a lot more that they could add too. Like, I remembered one game. I don't remember which game it was that I used to play. You were able to get a job at like the coffee Brewster's. I think it was New Leaf, but I don't remember. I think it probably was the GameCube version of the Wii game, City Folk. But you were able to get a job and work part-time at this place, and he'd give you bells for delivering coffee, and I don't know, something cool that they could add on to this. They could add a little job that you can. They could also bring back Brewsters, like, and the coffee could give you like stamina, like how you get from apples, how you could dig up a tree just by eating an apple. The coffee would give you stamina for a certain amount of time. That would be awesome. But the coffee obviously should be more expensive, and they should also create a DIY to where you could make the coffee in like coffee machines and stuff. And I don't know. add drinks that would actually help you too, like kind of like the coconut juices. You could actually drink the coconut juices. That would be awesome. But I suppose it's just a thought. There's a lot of things they can add to the game, realistically, but it's up to Nintendo to kind of decide what they add. There's a lot of cool stuff that they could be added. This is kind of like a podcast instead of just like an episode. Me talking about what I'd want to see in Animal Crossing. Maybe that's what I should call it. Podcast Animal Crossing. Just me talking. Let me know what you guys think they should add in the comments down below, because I'm interested to seeing other points of view as well. I think a good addition to Animal Crossing would be more let's see, more of an emotion from your animals. Because right now they kind of say the same things every day. And a lot of them say the same exact thing as the other. Kind of like Pudge and Biscuit. Pudge and Biscuit say the same exact things mostly every time I talk to them. I'd kind of want some diversity on what they say to you, depending on who they are and what they remember from you. Because, yeah, sometimes they remember secret words or your nickname or their catchphrases. But I feel like if you tell them that you like a certain like type of thing, like one time Biscuit asked me if I liked anime. If I told him yes, I liked anime, he'll remember it next time and not ask me, or he'll ask me something pertaining to anime, or stuff like that. You know, maybe even more pop culture references are all around board that they could add into that kind of stuff too. And I don't know. I just feel like them asking the same questions over and over kind of gives them the lifeless kind of shell that you know that they don't exist, and it kind of like I don't feel more connected to my town because I know exactly what they're gonna say. I don't know, just a thought. Maybe not a good thought, but a thought nonetheless. They could possibly change it someday. Interesting to see why they couldn't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's too hard to add into it, because you're adding complexity to the characters, and that could like obviously cause if and when statements to like coding. And maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too extra. But for a game company that honestly has the most quality games, clearly Nintendo has really good quality games, they could spend a little more time, and they could have taken a lot more time. Like, I would have been fine if they tried to call out another hiatus like they did when they were trying to give give them better working conditions for their workers, which I completely respect. I feel like they could have added another hiatus to, like, add more personality to the game. In some sort of way, at least. But that's just me. That's just what I think they could add. That'd be cool, though. Having actual conversations with your animals, them remembering what you're talking about. Ooh, they could also add a lot more to, like, terrain building, like, for the beaches and stuff. There's parts of my land where the beaches kind of, like, branch off really badly, and I don't want them like that. I kind of want them straight so I have more room to kind of, like, work with the land. But I can't do that because the beaches are in the way, and you can't terraform it. I think that's just something they should fix as well. It's kind of ridiculous that you don't get a lot of say in what they do. Also, let me know what you feel about that, too. Terraforming could be better. Like, I feel like I should be able to break part of a mountain just by trying to break it from whatever spot I am at. Like, I should dig, and it should take me a couple times to dig, but I shouldn't have to dig that bottom layer to dig up the whole top layer there. Ooh, one thing. I kind of want to get another Switch, but I'm not going to. I kind of want to get another Switch and Animal Crossing just so I can mess up the whole map. Just so I could do something insane. Because I clearly don't want to do it to this island. I've been working about 400 hours on this island, and I don't want to add something I'm going to regret later. What I was thinking of adding was terraform everything to the highest terraforming spot. So make it like a giant mountain. Just everything is leveled all the way at the top. You won't be able to tell when you're at the top because there'll be rivers and everything like normal. But when you get to the station, well, you won't be able to do that because you can't really move the residential center. But It would be cool to be able to move the residential center too. But I wanted to put everything up on like a high, tall mountain just for fun to see if I can do it. Now that I'm thinking of it, you won't be able to because the residential services, you need to have it at a certain height and whatnot. Or you need to have it stay there. You can't move it or anything, which I think is unfair. Because, as you see, look, Melody's is over at her right, which is nice because then her straight across from the Dodo, I don't know, DAL, the airport, whatever. If you go straight across from there, you don't run into the residential services, which is awesome. Mine, if you run straight across, you'll run straight into it. And that kind of made it hard for design-wise, which I'm going to change the design anyway. So not like it matters at all. But I feel like they could do something better with that. You know? Let you move it to wherever you want. That way you have more creative liberties to take and you don't get limited by what they have. That would be cool. There's a lot of things that they could add, frankly. This is going to be a long episode. Alright. What up, Timmy? You're going to buy all my turnips, okay? Every single bar of turnip. But I'm also fine with how the game is now. I understand sometimes that there's only so much they can do, so I'll stick with what they have set. Someone quietly left. Oh, that means I'll have to come back. That's dumb. I do have to come back. Rip. I hope that I break the 10 million, like, spot. I wonder if people made it to the billionaire already. I don't know. I made it to billionaire in New Leaf, but I wonder if anyone has made it in New Horizons. I feel like if they didn't fix the interest, anybody could have gotten it easily, but because they did, it makes it harder to get it. It's kind of upsetting, though, because for people who didn't cheat, it's kind of unfair. But I suppose that's life. It's not too bad, though. You're all set. What would dodos do? The turnip market, too. I don't think they should change that. I think it's working pretty well. Having it randomized is one of the things that I kind of like about it, because then you can't really... It's kind of like real life. You can't really tell... You get hints, kind of on how the market's going to be, but you never really know what it's going to be. And I think that's one of the cool things. Man, this would suck for all the people who do this normally. Just buying a whole bunch and selling it at exorbitant prices. I wonder if anybody has ever lost a lot of money just because they were too... Like, they didn't want to sell. Yeah, such is life. It's not like it's going to get too bad, though. I think I might end off the episode still early. Or maybe I'll cut to when I sell them all. Maybe I'll do that. Let you guys know how much I actually have. So I don't waste any time. Because this is a lot of turnips. But nonetheless, we'll do it. We'll split them up. We'll do our best. This is your captain. We're almost at Terra, so please prepare for landing. Return to your seat in the upright position and make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Alright. Whew. So much traveling. Ooh, another thing they could change, which I was thinking about a while ago. When you go and buy clothes from the Able Sisters, you can clearly go and talk to them at the Able shop and go in the closet and buy a set of clothing. Now, I wish it worked like a shopping cart to where you click on how many you want to buy and it doesn't unequip the other one that you have. So say you want to buy 2 hats, you only have to click on the hats once and not have to buy it then come back to it. But if you could put it in like a shopping cart and have them all... Oh wait, I have to put the money away first. Dang it, I forgot. But yeah, if you were to put it in a shopping cart, and it would be completely fine, because then you wouldn't have to worry about like having to keep buying it over and over and exiting out the menu and going back in the closet, and that is just a mess unto itself. It causes more issues. You're doing more things for a longer amount of time, and it sucks. But I mean, it's not the worst thing that Nintendo could set. I suppose. And I'm going to keep giving them excuses because they do work hard. They do have a lot of stuff. So, oop, not withdraw. Not withdraw at all. So I've already made 5 million, or, well, 5 million now, because I think I had 1 million. And just rounding it around, I've already made 5 million, which is a lot. I suppose that they could add that feature and make it easier for an upgrade, but I think an overall just update for it would be better. There was also another feature that I was thinking of for the Nook's Cranny. The Nook's Cranny, how they have the app for your phone. I wish they had one for Able Sisters too, separate one. Just so it looks like it's a different like branch, because they don't work directly under them, right? I don't think so, at least. Ooh, I actually don't know if I got them all from my kitchen. That would suck if I had some in my kitchen and I just forgot about it. But yeah, a separate app for the Able Sisters would have been cool. Just to kind of show you that they're different branches of business and they're not the same. Because I don't think they're the same. Okay, then it was the upstairs that I did. I don't think it's too much of an issue how it is now, but it is easier. I suppose if it were the other way around, like I'd suggest, people would probably complain about it too, because then it'd make it harder to get things. But, I mean, that's live. Ooh, the decorations for the houses are cool too. I wish they would do the thing that they did a New Leaf too, which would allow you to extend your room. Like the left and right rooms in the forward room downstairs, or not in the basement, but like in the middle floor, would allow you to extend it even more than what it is now. Even some back extending, you know, like if you were like, oh, I don't want this room that big, maybe you pay to get it downsized a bit. I don't see why you'd want to do that, but I feel like that could be a thing that could happen, right? Or even demolishing a home. Well, you could already do that, but like giving more let's see, permissions to people who you play with at home, instead of like only allowing them to play for some things, you know, that you only are allowed to do so much when you're here. I feel like they should be allowed to do a little bit more than what they're allowed to do now. So like, I don't really play with other people, so I can't really say what they don't have, but I know there's a lot of complaints on this topic especially. I feel like they could add more to what the other person could actually do. Like building... Can they build stuff? Like, can they progress the game without the main... Ooh, scorpion. Oh, I can't catch it. I'll just ignore it. No need for it anyway. I'm making a bunch of money. I kind of wanted the scorpion, though, so I can get the statue of it. But eventually, someday. I kind of want the statue of every bug, but we'll see what happens. I think it's not a need right now. At least currently. Alright, Orville, welcome to your one and only getaway. I want to fly. Roger, so just to get all the paper, where'd you want to go? I want to visit someone. You want to head to a nearby or online? Okay, gotcha. Let me connect you to the old internet. I wonder what kind of OS they use. I wonder if it's an Animal Crossing OS. Maybe there should be like a video just explaining what they decided it should be. What if they use Windows XP? Old one, because it kind of looks like it, kind of. BD322. There we go. I think this is our 4th run already. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording here. And then I'm going to resume it once it's my last departure. And then that way we don't overdo the video. So, we'll be right back. I mean, it'll be the same video, but we'll be right back and I'll tell you how much we make at the very end. And we're back and we have the last stack, which is not a complete stack, but it was as much as I could. I was getting ready because I'm done. I'm done with these turnips and I'm ready to get done with this. So, I don't know how much I've earned, but when we get home, I'll check. Or when I get to my island again, I'll check. And then I will total everything that I made completely and see what it is. But it already got well over 10 million, so So far, we made a pretty good price. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Allow me to adjust. Okay. 1,522,000. Alright. Ready for me to go home? Oh, you came in too. Hey, but I'm gonna take off, okay? Thank you for letting me come. Thank you. I didn't see your remote, but I know you were trying one. Thank you. Okay. Alright, clear skies to you. Better be. I'm ready for this. I'm ready to see how much we earned. Let's see. So we started with around... let's see. It started with 1,404,147 bells. And so far, we made so much more profit than I expected. I expected at least 4 million, maybe 5 million, you know, something around there. But say goodbye to financial troubles. Now I can actually pay off some of the houses and get them set up. Man, it'll be clear skies from here. You know what I mean? You see Phoebe over there working out. I'm actually surprised. So let's see. I wonder how much we're going to get from this. This is going to be exciting. Come on. Go, go, clouds. Whew. Alright, let's check this out. Last order of turnips. I'm actually surprised that I got rid of them. I thought I was never going to get rid of them for a while. Because it seemed like every time I sold them, there was more and more stacking up on each other. I just didn't know what was going down. Alright. So, welcome to the Nook Terminal. Let's see. ABD. So, oh, did not mean to do that. Alright. ABD. There we go. We're going to deposit. And the full amount. So, now we have that much. So, we have 14,688,877 minus 14,04147. Bam! We made 13,284,730 bells. That is profit. That is profit if I've ever seen one. But anyway, that'll end off today's episode since I've basically done everything that I needed to do. Thank you guys all for watching and watching me sell all these turnips, even though it was a pretty tiring, like, situation. But we got it done. I even went over, like, an hour, I think, of just selling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we make more money next time. I think I will limit how much I actually buy because that was insane. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a really good night. Do not let the bed bugs bite. And remember, always, always have a good morning if it's morning. Peace.